Be the first to do many things, but make sure you're not the last.
I truly believe this is the most important election in our lifetime.
Donald Trump's opponent in the upcoming US election, Joe Biden, has chosen Senator Kamala Harris to be his vice presidential nominee.
Solid. She can be president someday herself.
Harris, 55, is a career prosecutor
So my question to you,
who's previously served as the Attorney General of California and the District Attorney for San Francisco.
Makes me nervous.
is that a no? Is that a yes?
Could I get to respond, please, ma'am?
No, sir. No.
She was one of Mr. Biden's most formidable rivals for the Democratic Party's presidential nomination late last year, and famously went on the attack against him at one of the debates, attacking his credentials on racial issues.
Had I been in the United States Senate at that time, I would have been completely on the other side of the aisle.
Harris's former career as a prosecutor goes to the heart of why some people were doubtful of her credentials as a running mate.
She put over 1,500 people in jail for marijuana violations and then laughed about it when she was asked if she ever smoked marijuana. She blocked evidence. That would have freed an innocent man from death row until the courts forced her to do so. She kept people in prison beyond their sentences to use them as cheap labor for the state of California. And she fought to keep cash bail system in place.
Harris did not back legislation that would have mandated independent investigations in cases of police officers killing citizens.
She had a police department when she was there that in fact was abusing people's rights.
That might have been a small political problem before the death of George Floyd at the hands of a police officer, but amid the current mass protest movement against police brutality and racial discrimination in the justice system, it's a bigger one.
The bottom line is the buck stops with me, and I take full responsibility for what my office did.
Should Biden win the election and, at the age of 78, become the oldest president ever inaugurated, Harris will be the first in the line of succession. American history is littered with examples of vice presidents going on to claim the top job. In any case, Harris's status as Mr. Biden's running mate will almost certainly make her an immediate contender the next time her party picks a presidential nominee. The California senator has long been seen as Mr. Biden's most likely choice. Biden explicitly promised to choose a female vice president, and he strongly indicated he'd prefer someone who could bring racial diversity to the ticket.
Can you think of any laws that give the government the power to make decisions about the male body?
I'm not thinking of any right now.
So, Biden's decision is hardly a surprise here. We'll just have to wait and see whether it pays off.
I will do everything in my power, wherever I am, to help Joe Biden win.